Well, hello everyone, sports fans, Blues Nation. This is Countex Bigger TV here. So time for another prediction video. As it's this Thursday night. We have the Blues hosting the Anaheim Ducks in the first of a 4-game homestand, and first time playing the Anaheim Ducks this season. And well, we have struggled a bit our past couple games, losing and allowing a total of 12 goals our past two games, both losing by scores of 6-4. Pretty rough two games. Past two games against Columbus and Minnesota. The game against Minnesota on Tuesday night, we came back from being down 2-0, scoring 4 unanswered, but then the Minnesota Wild came back themselves to score 4 unanswered and win it 6-4. So that was a really disappointing loss. And well, now we're coming back home, in which we'll face 3 teams: the Anaheim Ducks tonight, the Columbus Blue Jackets again Saturday, and then the Calgary Flames twice, back-to-back, Tuesday and Thursday. So, and this Anaheim Ducks team at 38 points, second to last in the Pacific Division, but they're still having a fairly good season. Led by forward Troy Terry, who leads them in goals, points, and assists, as well as forwards Frank Vatrano and Trevor Zegras, and solid goalie tandem of veteran John Gibson and youngster Lucas Dostal. So it's a solid young team overall. They haven't made the playoffs in like 8 years. They have one of the longest active playoff droughts in the league. Blues defenseman Cam Fowler will be playing against his old team for the first time. And, well, we made that trade for him about a month ago, and it's worked out really well. He's been off to an outstanding start with the Blues. Of course, had a 2-goal game in the Winter Classic against the Blackhawks, in which that was his 1,000th career game. And up until he got traded to the Blues, he was one of the longest active tenured players that had spent his entire career with one franchise, and now he's with a new franchise. So, and then face Columbus again on Saturday, who beat us 6-4 in Columbus. And the Columbus Blue Jackets actually are having a surprisingly good season. Pretty good season so far. And then the Calgary Flames next Tuesday and Thursday. Team that's also in the midst of a playoff spot. So as we're right at about the halfway point of this season. And we're about a month away from the break, the Four Nations face-off tournament thing. As there will not be an all-star game this year. So, so Jordan Binnington, who, he's had some really good starts this season. I mean, he has 3 shutouts, but he also has had some not-so-good starts. In that game against the Wild on Tuesday was one where he was not so good, allowing 5 goals. The 6th goal was an empty netter. So, hope to bounce back. These two teams have had similar seasons, the Blues and the Ducks. So till Thursday, Comics are saying go Blues.